What's up, people? Ekibar here, your precast concrete manufacturer with a passion for building with modern technology and demystifying the way we build with precast. Last week's video was all about precast shell, foundation, walls, and windows done, and I promised to do part 2 of these precast 89 square meter 3-bed 2-bath unit, and here we are. So we spent $1 million shillings for the shell, and now we're going to spend an additional 513,000, namely for roofing 230, a plaster work 140, plumbing, electrical drops, and 15,000 membrane tank covers the rest of the amount. So here we go. So we start with the timber. We use timber because timber is mostly available everywhere and more affordable. And this is how we brace our timber components to the precast wall. Inashikanishwa na hoop iron. Kama si hoop iron, unaweza tumia D10 alafu unaichoma. Inashika your roof. In case upepo ikuje, your roof is safe. It's taking shape, guys. And before then, we need to hide a 1,000-liter tank underneath the roof. Remember, this saves you the cost of having that tower tank. Kujenga tower, you don't need it because you can hide your 1,000-liter in a small section of the bathroom. Very sturdy, structurally sound, and you have your water tank up there. And the plumber is going to fit all the pipes. We do the plumbing drops easily. Remember, the precast walls are hollow inside, meaning plumbing work and electrical work is very simple. Hot and cold as usual to save us the energy costs, because we need to install a solar water heater. This is the plumber doing his job, connecting all the pipes running from that tank to all other parts of the house, the bathrooms, the sink area, and the toilets everywhere. Once plumbing is done, he fits his concealed mixers, and then we have our electrical. The electrician does the drops as well. The U channel, which is also the rental, and toboa kidogo tu hapo, and then when you identify where you want to do the drops, you just drop them easily. This is the easiest way because you come down on the other side, and what you do is you cut the boxes for the socket and the switch. Make sure they're all level. Unavalisha, no sikate box bagi, lazima box yako ingia hapo na lock. That's the consumer section, also fitted on the precast wall. And who say the precast wall is very thin? No, it fits everything. Look, professionally done, easy job, a one-day job. Roofing, the manufacturers in Kenya are giving you the custom-made roof. What I mean by that, inaletwa mabati kama ni 6 meters, 7 meter, inabebwa inaletwa. So here we're using 6 meters section for the roof. We're covering our roof fully, no joints, nothing. Just a 6 meter roof for the juice roof, running all the way from down up to the final section on the upper side. And once it's set into place, fundi anakuja na mishumari. And remember, the nails for roofing are special. They usually have a rubber, and that rubber is usually like below the cap. Ndio kipigilia maji singie. This is a special nail. Make sure it has that rubber. And mishumari inapigango juu ya box juu, the raised part, not the sunken part, the raised part, because there's no flow of water. So the lower section, which is sunken, that is where the water flows. So it doesn't need to meet those nails. This plumber Collins trimming his hot and cold PPR pipes so that the mabati sheet can be fitted with ease. It's taking shape, guys. The juice roof. Oh, look at it, man. Hapa tutakuja tupange zile solar panels zetu so that we can harvest the energy. What we are more focused about is harvesting our energy with all angles, sun facing this side or whatever side. At the end of the day, our lithium-ion batteries eat full because of this juice roof. This is the lower section. You can see everything fitted. Now it's about to install the fisher board, the raised component of our juice roof over there. Tunafunga hapo. Even though that hollow section pale nyuma, we usually fit a cement board so that water does not go through it. So once the fisher board is installed, it's time to install our gutters. Those gutters are going to also harvest free rainwater, and that rainwater will go to our membrane underground tank. And the under section there, tunafunga nambao so that space is not left and is secure for everything. So the gutter pipes done, roof is done, is finally taking the shape. And how much did it cost? It costed only 230,000. That is a mabati sheet, the timber, the gutters, the labor on it, and for 230,000 to cover this 89 square meter, 3 bath unit. What more do you need, guys? Roof inakulanga pesa mingi. And you know what? I keep telling people, roof hiyo pitch mrefu mnapenda, I know most people love it, inafurahisha mpita njia. When you're inside your house, oh man, you don't even know whether you have a pitch roof or a flat roof or whatever you have. All you need is a roof over your head and you're secure. This is the crawl space, and Collins again, the plumber, is doing his thing. Ana connect choo zake. Choo na connect your tu hapo. We call this choo the airstrap, ile tu inachukua uchafu inateremsha. This is our membrane tank. We encountered rocks. We initially wanted 30,000 liters, lakini maya huku, oh no. This is the membrane. It's a HDPE liner. Ngumu. Imagine navalishango hapo ndani hivyo kama socks. And you know what? At the end of the day, the water will not leak. The core business of a tank is to hold water without leakage. Anything after that is stories. This is the most affordable way you can build an underground tank, and we have an ingenious way to cover it right after that. The cover that we provide for this to hold, you can actually park your small car on it and you have a tank. So the membrane came oversized because, hey, we thought we'll get the 30,000 liters and then we had already ordered, so tukaenda waste kidogo. That is us doing the precast composite slab on it. Tunaekelea tu hapo juu, 1 meter panel, the precast T-beam, kufunika, and ikishafunika tumepata tank pande ya chini. Easy. How much does this cost? This cost 60,000. It was 15,000 liters. Quite big. And kukanyesha tukapata maji. Hii maji tulitumia kufanya plaster works. Hata tuko tumekoroga juu. So we use the panel to cut around it. So we use the manhole covers. That is the access point. The access point means ukifungua unaingia uko ndani, unaosha hii membrane tank inakuwa safi, ndio uweze kuhold maji safi. Initially, we did come and covered it with a 50mm fiber reinforced concrete, and our tank is there. The manhole cover is already fitted. I recommend also putting a lock around it. Unafunika kwa sababu niona kuna place zingine niacha tank hivi nikapata wameiba maji. Wengine nikapata wameweka umbwa kwa ndani na wakatupa mawe. Anyway, kanunua plaster. Plastering work starts. This is Hesbon the fundi. He's talking about the fiber. How to install this fiber tape ambayo inatumikanga kwa gypsum. Remember guys, the precast wall panels are usually interlocking sideways, so they leave a small gap, and if you don't put this fiber in, again utapata shida gani? Your wall will start getting those hairline cracks. Nasema ulijenga nyumba vibaya. So insist, this fiber you have to install it the right way. Hata nyumba za kitambo za matope zilikuwa zinawekwa nyasi, ambayo ikiwekwa nyasi ili crack. So that fiber we glue it with cement. That is what Hesbon is doing there, and your fundi has to do this job slowly, meticulous, and give all the attention it needs, because if you don't do that fiber thing, the cracks that will come to your walls, oh, you're going to blame the product. Well, the workmanship was bad. Again, that is us. Fiber tunaweka kila mahali, precise, detailed, and ikishaekwa, and you verify that every connection has a fiber. And then now you'd start doing your plastering work. Remember, we plaster these panels, the inner side, and the inner side are usually rough, so we give them a smooth surface for plaster preparation and for paint work. It is done, guys. Now the installers, the fundis have started doing their plaster work. It takes about 4 days to complete the inner wall sections. The outside section of precast wall are usually smooth, so those don't need any plaster work. However, the painter doing the wall master paint on it will need also on all joints to do the same. If you don't do it, again, the jointing of this precast panel usually get those hairline crack. And why do we get the hairline crack? When the house is settling, inakaa chini, the expansion and contraction, if that fiber is not there, it will not sustain. You can see the fiber closely there. You may feature on a plaster. Well installed. Na yakangi na haraka, do it professionally, and you're going to be happy with precast panels. And this is the job continuing. This is the smoother side that is not plastered. The rough side has been plastered. And eventually when this house will be painted, You're not gonna believe what you're going to see. So the plaster work ilikula simiti kadhaa. This costed 140,000. So it was quite costly because of cement and labor and water. Yeah. Break time, guys. Kat lunch hapo, kanapikwa kaugale kama tumbo. Finally, the job is done, and you can see the beautiful 89 square meter that has just costed 1.5 million. 1.5 million of the roof, plaster works, the 60,000 shillings used on the 15,000 underground membrane tank, and the gutters fitted. And the next phase that will come after this will be the interior finishes. That would include the gypsum ceiling, the skimming, the exterior wall master, and the flooring. And we've already done the floor. The floor is well done. It was done during the plastering stage. Waliplaster na wakapika floor mzuri sana ya Nilo, because this customer is going to use mkeka wa mbao vinyl flooring as the floor cover. You can see the precast panels laid down the lower base cabinet for the kitchen. They're going to be covered with ceramic tiles, beautifully done. The gypsum ceiling, imeanza kupigwa hiyo. And my next video now will be detailing the interior finishes, which costs another amount of money, which is likely going to be maybe 500,000 to 600,000. And finally, I'll give you the final cost for the unit. The plaster is done. You can see the piping is done. Ile tanki yetu imefichwa pale ndani. You can see the beautiful Neil floor awaiting from mkeka ambao leveled already. And all this job was done for 513,000 shilling. So the 1 million was for the precast shell. The 500,000 was to finish. You can see the way we do these small floor outside to cover the crawl space and also to give the house a unique shape. Hata kukinyesha maji, it doesn't splash on the walls. We go around the perimeter of the house. Officially done. The upper side, which was raised, has those staircase. They will do some railing on it. And there's a unit. And I hope for the next video, I'll document the finishes. Asanteni sana. And I'm looking forward to have you on this video. I'm leaving you enjoying how the roof, the skillion roof, the juice roof ilitokea. It's not a complicated one. It's not a hidden roof. It's just a skillion roof. Ideal to harvesting your solar energy, and it doesn't have leakage. Thank you, people.